Hey everyone, it's Andrew, Steel City Scented. Hope you're doing great. This is the third time I've shot this video. The first two I forgot to turn off my Bluetooth, so I should have a better framework. The first two were babbling anyways because I'm not sleeping great, so I apologize if I seem a little bit off recently. Mommy needs to get some sleep. I was going to discuss Neil Morris Swoon, which is a spicy leather, very sexy fragrance. But we will get back on the skanky fragrance train with Neil Morris Fetish. And I promised you guys I would talk about Jovan's sex appeal for men also, but I can't do two at one time. I'm not coordinated enough. I just couldn't do it. And we don't have enough time. That's what they said. So let's talk about Fetish. So as per usual, we will go over very briefly about Neil Morris, since I just discussed his house the other day. The notes, comparables, where I'd wear this, and then just kick it. I am curious if anyone else has smelled this and what their experience is. I know Freddie Fragrance talked about his favorites on a video, so thank you, homeboy. That was actually really helpful to hear your experience and how those make you feel. I'm always so interested to see what feelings, especially like physiological feelings, fragrances evoke, and then memories associated. So again, that's why part of the reason I love fragrance, right? Like it's a universal thing, positive or negative. So that's why we're here. Okay, so let's jump into Neil Morris as the house and his about page. Again, the display is jacked up, so I'm not going to read this verbatim. He talks about, for as long as I can remember, I've been intrigued by scents and their ability to transport us and enhance our experiences. One of the magical things about our sense of smell is the path that weaves into our memories. More than sight, sound, touch, or taste, the ability to conjure memory on a visceral level, taking time to allow us to experience cherished memories. And then he goes over and talks about sharing his love of fragrance with others. Nothing makes him happier than connecting his passion, I can't see, of fragrances with wonderful people who appreciate them, like us. So, and then he says the next line, which actually I think resonates with all of us that really love perfumes. Fragrances are like dreams. I look for an emotional response, a connection. Fragrances are a reflection of life and should be filled with shit. It's like redacted work. I'm trying to read through black. Sorry. To compose unusual, exotic, and memorable aromas to inspire dreams. Okay. That word is redacted, but it's really important. Okay, anyways, enough about Neil Morris. So his website's neilmorris.com. He's based in Boston. He's been perfuming, I think, for like 30 years. Has a couple other brands. Has like 111 of his own fragrances. So that's a pretty good cadence to releasing fragrances. So let's get back to this guy. And it's under, if you go on his website, it's under The Vault, which sounds like, you know what that sounds like. Okay, so if it's the second one down on the left. So the notes listed on his website are, it says a warm blend of myrrh, which is a warm incense, ambergris, rosewood, musk. I don't know what kind of musk. It's not terribly animalic at the moment. Oud, not a terribly animalic oud, just a little bit. Leather, benzoin, and patchouli. So these notes don't seem too skanky. But let me tell you, when you get this on skin, okay, so this fragrance I associate with a few things. There's no brief that's written about this fragrance like there was for Clandestine Laboratories Master. If Neil chose to write something like Mark chose to write for Master, I think they would be along the same lines. Possibly a little bit more spiritual with Fetish than with Master, just because of the incense components here and the earthy components here. But these put me into a similar, actually this puts me into the flip mindset with Master. I'm not going to keep talking because those of you who know, okay, whatever. But this is beautiful, honestly. Like, you don't have to be in a mindset of power or giving power to wear this. Like, it is sexy. Like, so I put it on like 30 minutes ago. So the Ambergris and Rosewood are actually really beautiful. It's not It's not white musk, but it's not like obnoxious. I don't know if it's synthetic. It's just beautiful, honestly. And the oud's not stinky. Like, it's a little bit sweet. So I have to find out from him what this is. But so this lasts about 6 hours on my skin and like all night on my clothes. I put this on actually the other night at 4 when I woke up as usual. And then it was on my hoodie the next day. So it's like, how I think about this, you really can't have an ambergris reference unless you live near the ocean, right? But say you were out, take the aquatic part of the sea out, but you have a piece of ambergris that someone brought you, say like as a souvenir from Ireland. That'd be great. And you're in your home, and for some reason you have like, I had rosewood rosary beads when I was little, and then my mom also had Stations of the Cross that were rosewood, and then a Bible cover container thing that was rosewood. So if you're not religious, you may not have these rosewood references, but then we had frankincense and myrrh that we burned during Christmas time. So that kind of, not religious association, but just the smells, right? So deeper, heavier frankincense, incense, I'm sorry, not frankincense, but like incense based, and then woods. And then a separate component of just a musky smell. Like this musk is a little bit like skin, like human musk. And then for some reason, if you're burning oud, I don't know which kind, but if you have a bakor, you're burning oud. And then say you're wearing a leather jacket, it's a soft leather, it's not really, but say the person that brought you the ambergris had like mud on their shoes, right? So I know it's a really odd visualization of having someone with mud on their shoes, wearing a leather jacket, bring you in some ambergris, and you happen to be holding some book or something that has leather, rosewood, and you're burning bakor and some incense mixed together, let's say. That's an odd visualization, right? But say that person is there for a reason, right? Let's just be clear what that is. That's kind of what it's like. And it's just, So he has a couple that are quite suggestive. This and Prowl are a few. Prowl I have to do sometime. I also have to figure out, despite the lack of brief, like if I put Prowl on one arm and then Master on the other arm, that'd be it. Just game over. Okay, so where would I wear this? I don't think I'd wear this out unless I were going to ladies only night, which I don't ever do because I have a 6.5-year-old. So I feel like you'd have to measure yourself where you'd wear this, but sample it in your skin and try it, right? It's $5 for 3 mls. It's actually really beautiful. If you took the name off of the perfume and didn't know it was called Fetish, it's smoky, incense, woody, ambergris. So again, it's just, again, marketing, right? So the name just makes you think, I know what's going on. Comparables though, let me look on the Parfumo. Hold on, please. Interesting. So I am delinquent for you guys for a Cocaine Black Intense review from Rammstein. Rammstein. I don't. Okay, so that's a little more spicy than this one, though. I know that for a fact from smelling it. And then they also talk about Terre de Feu. I don't know this. Antonio Visconti. Don't know that one. They talk about Costume National Soul, which I don't think that's the case at all. Like, thumbs down for that, because that is so sweet. And they also discuss Rain Intense Incense from Eldo. No. And then Desatier from House of Matriarch. So, yeah, I mean, anyways, we have 1 minute left. So, again, I think this is able to be worn wherever. I would spray on the more light side, though, if you are going somewhere with sensitive noses, somewhere in public. If you're meeting someone for the first time with some intentions, if, again, per the name, and always keep your consent. Remember, you can revoke and change your consent anytime. So, yeah, I would try this one out. And, yeah. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm just losing you guys. Okay, have a good day. Take care. Be safe. And we'll talk soon. Bye.